What's up, everyone? My name's PlatinumHowler, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today I am bringing you my Week 9 match of Season 7 of the IBL. Today we're going up against Nebris and the Penn State Nittany Linoones. You can see his team over on the right side of the screen, although there is somewhat of a complication with this. The reason why it looks different than the opposing IBL teams normally do is because I had to make it myself because the dock would not yet be updated until he made transactions active for Week 9, and he hadn't yet played his Week 8 battle. So the original members of his team were still they were still on his team, and the dock couldn't be changed until he had played that game, which he just played yesterday. So that's why I had to do up the whole roster myself. As you can see, one of his Pokemon there is Arctozolt, and I can tell you for a fact that Arctozolt will not be coming to this game. He did not realize that the genning and trading process of unreleased hidden ability bonds is kind of complex, I guess. So he obviously picked it up wanting to abuse Slush Rush in combination with his Alola Ninetales, but he found out that it's kind of a pain in the ass to do so. So he is not using Arctozolt this game, and he's actually going to be retaining Roserade, which was originally in that slot. Although he will not be using Roserade in this game because I prepped for Arctozolt, not Roserade. So basically he has a choice of 10 Mons to use against me, which is not the worst thing in the world for him, I guess. But anyways, I believe he is 4-4, so another coach in desperation mode to get into playoffs. At this point, basically, like, every game is a must-win game for him. As for us, not really must-wins. They don't really come until playoffs. We're already secured for playoffs, and all we're playing for at this point is seeding, and that is not terribly important to me here. So, without further ado, let's get into the team that we're bringing. We definitely need to make an effort to bring some of our lesser used Mons in the last couple games of the regular season. So this Drifblim here, it's a kind of a combination of several ideas that came up in my front office. Eco started with it and wanted to run with a flare boost set, because Shadow Ball hits his team very, very hard outside of the G-Max Grimmsnarl. I believe that's his only resist to Ghost that he has. So this Drifblim hopefully can put in a lot of work if I get it in against things like the Xatu or the Dusclops. Anything that outspeeds Drifblim is going to be doing quite a bit of damage to it, but we're basically firing off choice specs, modest max special attack Shadow Ball, so we should be doing lots of damage to everything. Tailwind, if we can get a Tailwind up and be in a position to potentially sweep through his team with Shadow Ball, that would be awesome. And we have Will-O-Wisp Strength Sap there as well, so we can burn the Grimmsnarl, which is really the only thing that likes switching into this Drifblim. If he takes us out with a G-Max Snooze, then that basically confirms that he is a special attacking Grimmsnarl, which could very well be the play for him, because that would be a much better set to take on my G-Max Duraludon. But if he is physical, then we should be able to take a hit from him, and then we can Strength Sap to keep ourselves healthy and whatnot, stall out his G-Max turns, and if we can get him burned, it's going to be really nice for us. So next up is Choice Scarf Terrakion. One of the main reasons why I brought this was to outspeed his Slush Rush Arctozolt in the Hail, but that's not coming after all. But Scarf Terrakion can still be very useful because it can speed tie, and, well, if he's Scarf Keldeo, then we'll speed tie him, but if he's not Scarfed, then we will definitely outspeed him because we are Scarfed. And we can also, it's just nice to have this to outspeed like a Flygon if it's Scarfed or if it gets up a DD, or as well as Scarfed Jirachi, which I know that he has brought a lot this season, so having something to outspeed that is going to be really important. And look at here, we're trying dual Scarfers. We have Scarf G-Max to Ralladon. This has the ability to change up its moves, of course, because once we G-Max, the Choice Scarf will basically, lose its effect. So I can, I tried bringing this in week 4 against D-Ray and played it horribly. I let it go down turn 1, and I don't intend on doing it this time. But yeah, so just Choice Scarf with 4 coverage moves. We have Solar Beam there. So I can't... Yeah, Solar Beam is basically so I can OHKO Rhyperior. Because, yeah, Rhyperior, I don't like switching into Rhyperior very much. So, yeah, I want to have Solar Beam there for that. And then it can also hit, like, Max Overgrowth can hit the Keldeo, but if we G-Max, then he's going to be outspeeding us and hitting us really hard with what is likely to be an Aura Sphere. So we'll have to be careful about that. Hopefully we can take on Keldeo with other members of our team a little easier. Okay, this Arcanine, I don't know what it is about Arcanine, man, but some of these sets I always look forward to using so much. Offensive Arcanine don't need a ton of speed because he has a lot of mons that are super fast and that just we can't, like, he has a massive speed advantage in this game, that is for sure. So max attack, basically max HP and a little bit of speed there to hopefully be able to oh shit, I'm realizing that this used to be leftovers and I made this a leftover number, but now I'm going to be taking more damage from hazards and hail than I need to be. So I don't know, I'll just leave it be. But I should have probably caught that and fixed it earlier, but it is what it is. So the purpose of this is to switch in against a little Ninetales, and if he sets Aurora Veil, we can destroy Aurora Veil with Psychic Fangs. And this is going to be especially spicy if he thinks he can get a free switch into his Keldeo with Aurora Veil up against my Arcanine, because Psychic Fangs will destroy Aurora Veil and deal super effective damage to the Keldeo and most likely put it in range to die from an extreme speed. So I'm very much looking forward to this. Flare Blitz, because it can melt the ice if we get frozen by a blizzard. That's basically why Flare Blitz is there. And it can also hit stuff like the Jirachi and Ninetales really hard as well. So we probably would have had it on the set either way. And then Will-O-Wisp as well, because we can burn the G-Max Grimmsnarl, of course, just like we can with the Drifblim. Yeah, because if he switches the Grimmsnarl in against Arcanine when I try to Psychic Fangs, then he'll be immune, because Dark type's immune to Psychic type moves. So yeah, we need to be able to do something against that. Rotom-Mow is specially defensive to switch into Keldeo. Yachi Berry, this was something that could have come in handy against the Arctozolt, but instead it's just going to be here for the Alolan Ninetales. So we can actually like stay in against that thing if we lead with Rotom and Volt Switch out. Yeah, and so defog to defog away his hazards because Drifblim and Arcanine don't like taking hazards damage. Pain Split to keep ourselves healthy. This is probably going to be our default switch into Rhyperior, but we're not physically defensive, so he's going to be doing lots of damage to us. So we have Pain Split here to keep us healthy, assuming that he switches out the Rhyperior into something that would much rather take a Leaf Storm. Yeah, that's basically it. We have enough speed on this Rotom to outspeed Max Speed Adamant Grimmsnarl as well. Yeah, and we have our own Grimmsnarl that we're bringing to hopefully try to take on the opposing Grimmsnarl. I'm not sure how useful Thunder Wave is, honestly. Like, his team is really good at being fast and also not caring about Thunder Wave, because stuff like Flagon and Jolteon can't get parried by Thunder Wave. But yeah, Thunder Wave is really good against a Jirachi, especially if he's Scarfed, but we can Sucker Punch that thing too. But if we need to slow him down, then, like, if he's not Scarfed, for example, then going for Thunder Wave against Jirachi is going to be really nice. So we can Sucker Punch that. Play Rough, I'm running Play Rough for the first time. I've usually resorted to using Spirit Break on Grimmsnarl just because it's 100% accurate, but I feel like the extra power from Play Rough is going to be really helpful here, and the chance to get an attack drop on certain things is better than getting the special attack drop on certain things, in my opinion. So yeah. And then we have Substitute, so we can go for Substitute to stall out the turns of Grimmsnarl's Gmax. We can switch this Grimmsnarl into his Gmax Snooze, 4 times resist it, and then he's basically forced to go for Max Starfall, which is going to set Misty Terrain. So if he sets Misty Terrain after afflicting us with the Drowsy condition, then we won't fall asleep, which is cool. So yeah, that's going to be the team, and we will see you right back for the battle. Are you ready for some Pokemon? A Monday night party! Let's get this started, yeah. Alright, that's all the singing you get from me for the rest of the season, because I'm not getting any more Monday Nighters after this. Okay. That was terrible. You wonder, Ruppy is a much better singer than me. I thought, I criticized Ruppy for his rendition of the Monday Night theme when he did it the first time, but I'm probably going to get way more flack now after that, because that was disgusting. Not the good kind of disgusting. Anyways, we're here for the battle against Nebris. We're going to see what 6 spawns he has. Yeah, pretty standard for him. We don't have, questioning why I don't bring Piloswine to this game, because it's just so good. It matches up so well against like 2/3 of his team. Mons that he did not bring, he doesn't have Dusclops, no Flareon. He didn't bring Xatu, so I could have just got Webs up and slowed down everything on his team except for Flagon. So what the heck does Drifblim do here? Not much, really. Well, it can not die against... It can not die against Flagon, not die against Jirachi. I don't know, we'll see. What do I think he's going to lead with? I don't really know, to be honest. Let's just lead with Rotom, because we got a Rotom. Yeah, I don't really have a great concept of what I should be leading here, to be honest. But good luck and have fun to Nebris. I should get more settled in once the game actually starts. But yeah, I don't... Luminara, okay, so you led with the Jirachi, which is probably Choice Scarfed, and going to U-turn me. I guess I'll take a U-turn, whatever. I highly doubt he goes for Zen Headbutt. I kind of wish I had Will-O-Wisp right now, but I don't. He doesn't have a good switch in to Leaf Storm. So because I think he's gonna U-turn, I'm gonna click Leaf Storm. Oh, Stealth Rock. So he's not Scarfed Jirachi. It's like the first time ever I've seen him not bring Scarfed Jirachi. Well, I guess since we're still in here, so he's a bulkier Jirachi, which is good to know. We're still in here, so we can click Defog and get a little bit more knowledge on what his set is. Yeah, and then I'll probably hard switch into Arcanine. If I can get Arcanine in before taking Rocks damage, then that would be nice. He's probably wondering why the heck I made that play. I do think it was a weird play. Okay, so Stealth Rock and U-turn. Does that mean it's gonna be like a wish set? I feel like the rest of that set makes more sense being like a support option rather than having tons of coverage for me. So I went into Jolteon. He's Air Balloon Jolteon. Very interesting. I don't even think I have a ground move on my team. I'm gonna click Pain Split against this, see what he wants to do. Yeah, I'm specially defensive, so you're not doing any sorts of damage to me, and I'm gonna get up to a nice amount of health. Well, at least higher amount of health than I was already at. I don't like switching into Jolteon very much outside of what I have in right now, but I'm at -2 special attack. I'll go into the Grimmsnarl, which is really the best thing that I have to take a hit, I guess. If he goes for Shadow Ball again, that would be really good. That would be really nice. Oh, okay. So he's gonna switch out into. This is the Ninetales. All right. So now we get to bring in. Now we get to bring in our. Oh, he fucked up. He's not Snow Warning. Huh. He can't even set the Veil. Interesting. That changes things a lot because now he's gonna well, why should it affect anything? I should still go into Arcanine, right? Yeah, he might double though. I don't. What's he gonna double to that scares me? There's no way that this is intentional. So the fact the fact that I messed up my Arcanines, you can't click Aurora Veil if you don't have Hail, bud. That's not how it works. Yeah, so he really messed up. I'm clicking Psychic Fangs to break the veil that he just set, you know? I don't know how he's going to respond to this. Like, his only switch into an Arcanine Flare Blitz right now is Keldeo. So I wanna catch the Keldeo. What is this? Hypnosis? You gotta be kidding me. And he lands it. So what is the ruling here with Gmax Snooze and Sleep Claws and whatnot? That's what I want to know. No, I don't have anything I want to switch in. So I'm going to stay in and click Psychic Fangs again. I need to make my moves quicker here. I don't want to be losing the timer. So if I wake up... Nice! For one turn sleep and we get Psychic Fangs off. That's doing a lot of damage and I am totally willing... well, I think Extreme Speed KOs. So I'm going for it 100%. One turn wake, super clutch. Right there. He could double out. I don't know if he's necessarily expecting me to have Extreme Speed though. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've run. Yeah, here we go. Kill this Keldeo, please. Goodbye. Alright. Yeah. This is the first time I've run Extreme Speed on Arcanine, I'm pretty sure. So now you would think he goes into either Flygon or Jolteon. Yeah, there's the Flygon. To which I think... Well... I think he needs to predict me to switch out, doesn't he? No, this is... I don't need to risk... I don't need to risk this. I think my best play is going out into Drifblim. If he goes for an Earthquake, then I'll be immune. If not, then hopefully, you know, Drifblim can still do stuff. Oh, shit! Stone Edge! Ow! Okay. That sucks. Can I go for... You have to hit another one to kill me unless you're not choiced and go for Outrage or something. I want to click Tailwind. If you hit Stone Edge, what this guy is like the king of hitting Stone Edges. God, why does Drifblim never do any work for me? So, this is pretty free. Duraludon is pretty free. Yeah, I'm gonna go Duraludon. Because if he's... I don't know, maybe I should have gone into Terrakion there. I think I probably should have done Terrakion. But I'm gonna Dragon Pulse. And then if he... Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I should have gone into Terrakion instead. Because if he's locked in this... I don't know, actually. No, I think I made the right play, because if he's not scarfed, then going into Terrakion and clicking Close Combat would not be very smart. So he went into the Jirachi. I could G-Max here and click Dark Pulse, and I know that he's or whatever it's called, G-Max Darkness. And I know he's not Culver Berry, so I don't know if they would kill or not. But I feel like I should just go into Arcanine, because Arcanine puts on so much pressure against his team. And I don't want to have to burn my Duraludon's G-Max just yet. Like, he doesn't switch into Flare Blitz at all. He can go into Flygon. Yeah, I knew he would want to set his rocks, so I wanted to get Arcanine in before he got those rocks up, so I wasn't taking Rocks Chip. My play is very simple here, Flare Blitz. Okay, not surprising he outspeeds. I don't think I even invested enough to creep non-invested Jirachi, which was probably not smart on my part. Probably could have put a lot more investment into speed just in case he didn't run a speedy set. So another play I think he might do here is, well, I don't know. He might just sack the Ninetales, because the Ninetales the only thing that Ninetales can do for him is click Hypnosis against my Arcanine and try to put it to sleep. Yeah, he's gonna let it die. Yeah, I agree with this play because he messed up the Jenning. So down goes this useless Ninetales. Flygon probably comes back in. Is it important to keep Arcanine around now? Is it important to keep Rotom around now? That's the real question. Not really. I think Arcanine's more valuable than Rotom. he's DD here, we could be in a bit of trouble because we're switching out and choosing not to Will-O-Wisp him. We take rocks, click Stone Edge again, and he hits again. If he hits one more time, then he's gonna KO us. But I Pain Split here. Wow. That's it's like Stone Edge has 100% hit rate for him, I swear. Now I think, well, I could also, no, I don't want to go into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl baits in. I just need damage on Flagon and damage on Grimmsnarl to win. I will go into Grimmsnarl. This might be a mistake, but I will go into Grimmsnarl and click Sub. If he goes into Jolteon and tries to sack it off, I might be able to pick the Jolteon off with Sucker Punch and end this exchange with a substitute up. And if he keeps clicking Stone Edge, eventually you'd think he would miss and I would get a free sub up. This is a tough play for him. It's a tough decision. I think it's going to be, yeah, so it's Jolteon coming in, and now Sucker Punch isn't going to kill from there. But it's definitely my play. Just in case I get a crit or something. And it's also more accurate than Play Rough is. Yeah. Ah, darn. Would have been really nice if I could have got the kill there. But he is just gonna leave it in. Break my sub. I can Sucker Punch again to most likely knock this thing out. Or he could switch out, expecting another Sucker Punch. Yeah, okay, good place. So we went into Grimm. Well, this is the thing I need damage on, right? I go for sub and force you to waste your Gmax turns. If you attack me without Gmaxing right here, that would be a really, really good play, but you don't know that I'm Roselli Berry. Okay, does he go for a setup move? Ah, man, he's making good plays. Can't fault him. Damn it! If I didn't click sub there, I would have lived that and would have got a Play Rough damage off against him. If he makes the same play... Ha! Please hit. Please hit. I'm not sure what he was expecting me to do. Good. Nice. Okay, so Jolteon is gone. Yeah, I don't understand that play. I'm not sure what he was expecting me to do there, honestly. But it's good to know that he is special attacking Grimmsnarl. Most likely Nasty Plot. Good chance that he could be Babiri to take a hit from my Duraludon. But if he's not getting his... if he's not getting a Nasty Plot off, then it shouldn't be too much of a threat, you know? So 3 Mons left on his side. In comes Flygon. He's gonna click Earthquake and knock us out. So I can Sucker Punch and get a little bit of damage off against him. Oh, that's a lot of damage off against him. So at this point, I should go into these leftovers. This whole time, he hasn't been choiced. So we either go into Duraludon or Terrakion. I think Duraludon is the play. And we click Dragon Pulse for sure, because we gotta kill this thing. And then regardless on the next turn, like if we kill this, then we'll G-Max on the next turn and be able to switch up our moves. Or if he switches out into the Jirachi again, or the Grimmsnarl, expecting a Dragon Pulse, then we'll G-Max up and attack what's in front of us. So he's going to save this into Jirachi. So, okay. So, hopefully Max Darkness kills you. If not, then you could be annoying, do annoying Wish Protect stuff against us, potentially. So good to know that Flygon is not Scarfed, so that Duraludon outspeeds if we want to preserve it for later. He could be predicting an Arcanine switch on our end, possibly. I think his play here is actually the U-turn, but I feel like Max Darkness, we need to go for that if he... Oh, Iron Head, okay, whatever. He can't flinch us in G-Max form, so that's good for us. Getting the kill there is really good. Oh, we got a crit. I wonder if that crit mattered. I'm tempted to say that that crit mattered. Not in the sense that he would have been able to do too much else against us. Like, if he lived another turn. I feel like this is going to be Babiri, but you don't have a Nasty Plot up, so despite you being special, you shouldn't be able to do... Actually, this thing gets Focus Blast, I think. I wonder if Focus Blast would kill me. Well, no. He G-Maxes up, and Max Knuckle is reduced in power, so there's no way he should be able to kill me in one hit. Again, all I need is damage off against this, and then I can bring in Terrakion, click Close Combat, and click Close Combat twice and win. So depending on whether I need Arcanine to stall out the last... Oh, he's not even Babiri. Interesting. There's the G-Max Snooze, which is likely a special attack. He does not inflict drowsiness on us, so... Actually, I think that means that Duraludon cleans up. Ah, good play. Good play. That is a very good play, because I'm locked into Dragon Pulse now, and I have to switch out. It's okay, we go into our Arcanine. And this is your last turn of Gmax, so after this I can bring in Terrakion and clean up the game. As much as I would like Duraludon to clean up the game, just because I like seeing its kill count go up, up, and up, I think Terrakion is the much safer play. Well, I don't know. I actually don't know. Like, I win no matter what, and I don't need the differential, so I may as well go into Duraludon afterwards to see if Flash Cannon is enough to kill the Flygon from where it's at. So he likely knocks me out with... He went for Max Guarded. Okay, that play doesn't make sense, because Arcanine kills you now. Yeah, so... Yeah, I click Flare Blitz. I don't think you have Sucker Punch because you appear to be a special Grimmsnarl. Oh! Are you Resto Chesto? Oh, okay. Okay. Respect that. Still, this is gonna do a crap ton to you. Oh my god! Holy shit! And we got a burn that doesn't matter. Oh, and we knocked ourselves into Aguav range. Nice. Nice. Arcanine is too strong. Extreme Speed now definitely kills you, just in case you have Sucker Punch. Well, you could go for Rest again, actually, but then... Yeah, you could go for... Well, no. I think I... No. Yeah, you can't... Extreme Speed out-prioritizes Rest. Because Extreme Speed is +2 priority. And Rest is only +1, thanks to Prankster, so, yeah. Down goes the Grimmsnarl. Flygon's gonna come in, and we will click Extreme Speed. Probably won't be enough to kill. But then we can bring in Duraludon and give Duraludon the final kill. He's actually, I think I just saw that he's below 1 minute for his time. So Flygon putting in work for him in this game. It got 3 kills. Yeah, Flygon got 3... Did it get all 4 kills for him? It killed Rotom with Stone Edge. It killed Drifblim with Stone Edge. Killed this with... Yeah, it got all 4 kills for him. That's impressive. But Duraludon's going to come in and finally pick this thing off. We will keep our second Scarfer in the back. Not having to use it in this game at all. And we'll nab ourselves a 2-0 victory. Improve to 8-1 plus 28 on the season. Good game to Nebris. That was a very well-played game. I think he made a lot of quality plays in there. Some plays that well, he made some quality plays, and then he also had some really big goofs. For example, the misgenning of Ninetales. Obviously, it was meant to be Snow Warning so that he could set Aurora Veil. But Psychic Fang's still coming in clutch for us because it did enough to his Keldeo coupled with Extreme Speed to knock that thing out, and his Keldeo was a non-threat in that game whatsoever. Yeah, and what else was questionable? The other, going from Max Guard twice in a row was not smart, but I guess maybe he didn't know how Choice Scarf interacted with Gmax Mons and whatnot. Maybe he forgot that I was locked into Dragon Pulse. Not too sure. But yeah, the fact that I woke up turn 1 against after getting Hypnosis by Ninetales was really clutch, because Arcanine, got rid of that Keldeo. We didn't have to switch anything in. Our Rotom was already weakened by us leading it early on in the game, so I'm not sure if we would have been able to switch that in on 2 hits. yeah, it depends if he was like Specs Keldeo. If he was Specs, then definitely doesn't take 2 hits. He probably just clicks Specs Aurasphere and claims a kill right there. So, yeah. I mean, he hit Hypnosis in the first place, right? So, it kind of evens itself out a little bit. But either way, good game to Nebris once again. If you enjoyed this battle, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all of our Draft League content. We'll be back next week for week 10 of the IBL against the Commissioner, aka Brendan, aka Dark Devil 26. You won't want to miss it, I guarantee you. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday night, and we'll see you again next Sunday on our usual upload date. Peace out.